Hey, what is up, traders? This is Stan Gluzman here with 7 Points Capital, bringing to you today's trader takeaways. So let's take a look at the stuff that we traded today. We had a few trades on the small cap world here. Let's look at ABIO. This was one of the gappers. Pre-market right here, I was thinking lower high and then got out pretty quickly and was waiting for the open, and at the open we washed out and then bounced, and so this was the lower high right here. So it started in a little bit too soon, but very small size, and then adding a little bit more, and then from here on I'm just trading around core. This big washout told me basically, hey, I probably am going to move down because this is kind of a very fearful wash, and then for me the next bounce is a heavy short. So it bounced a lower high and then I scaled into this one. So unfortunately I didn't have patience to hold. I think because last week I was trying to hold and they would always just come back and stop me out and go higher. So the workaround is definitely trim a little bit, but trail the rest for the rest of the day. And that's kind of the theme for pretty much the entire day for me. I had pretty good entries, but my exits are just piking. Every other trade was just piking. CLSD. This one I did try to hold as long as I can. I did take a small loss on the front side, and then on the back side right here, I got a nice fat fill here, and then covered most of it into the wash and got some back in here and then held the rest. So trading around core. Even on the front side I was trading around core a little bit, like shorting right here, covering in here. And so this was a pretty nice one. This is second best stock after ABIO. The next one was OSPN. OSPN was an earnings play. So with this stock, what I did was I was just watching this this level right here. This was 2140, and I was scaling in against that level, and then once we started popping, getting really close, I trimmed a little bit just in case it wants to rip, and I didn't want to get slipped, so I got myself out of some of it, and then once it held, got back in and then covered into the big wash. So pretty nice range, like almost $2 drop here. So really nice, easy trade. KNDI, that was late day KNDI. Here I was waiting for a trend break, so we have a nice trend here, and then we have a double top and a break of a trend and a lower high. So that's what I was scaling into against about 865-ish, so 860, 865, so pretty close stop. So if it like reclaims this level right here, I would have been out. And again, I piked it. So two mistakes. One of them is just not holding it, and that's one of them, and the second one is not getting in on the bounces. So I think that if I were to get in on the bounces, I would have just kept covering some and then reshorting, covering and reshorting until it stopped working, which is right at the close. So I think like trading around core, just shorting these bounces like I usually do, would have solved the problem of holding some for the big move. So that's what I'm going to be working on, is targets and also reshorting the bounces. BHC, same exact thing, just on kind of on the long side where it's reverse, where we have a reverse head and shoulders here. We have this line right here that's holding, and then we're breaking out of this level and up and a dip. So this dip I'm buying higher low versus this level below 23, and then we had a really nice pop, and from here I did try to get back in, but that was kind of an FU move where it ripped up and then started breaking down. So I thought that was the end of the uptrend. I thought that was just a lower high, and then from there on we're going to drift down. So just got out for a small loss, and never got back in. Should have been buying this one here, this consolidation, and also this dip, this dip, this dip. There's a lot of great entries in this uptrend for the nice big $24 target. So piked this one as well. So left a lot on the table today. PCG. This one I was thinking, you know, downtrend. This was kind of a wedge, but we do have a long way down here. So I was thinking scale in, trade around core a little bit, but it didn't actually break down, so I just got out. And also there was a lot of selling on the bid, but it was all through a dark pool, so there's crazy liquidity in dark pools on the bid, so somebody was accumulating a lot. So when they're hitting the bid and it doesn't go to exchanges, that tells me that there's a buyer there, so I just got out. And that's pretty much it. That's the takeaways. Going to be working on targets and trading around core for the rest of the week. And that is it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have questions, you can tweet at me at your kind of trader. This is Stan Gluzman. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.